being aware of reality is very much like a breath fresh of air. I've learned that wicked environments and their lies come to an end, and that the area which has been tainted gets burned down. Like when it comes to negativity, being aware of reality, being aware of my surroundings has really helped me a lot these past couple of months, because people always like insinuate that I have to do this and that I have to do that and that I have to talk to these people and that I have to help those people and etc. and etc. You know, and it all keeps me agitated, frustrated, confused, you know, depressed and even angry at times. Most of the time I'm angry and like it's a waste of time, and like being aware of reality now that I have grasped a hold of it, like it helps a lot. Like being aware of my surroundings, being aware of the people that, how would you say it, that are around me, you know, defending myself against those people that are trying to harm me, because there's evil people that are just, I believe, that are trying their best to do me harm, you know? And so that's why I say that regardless of who is trying to do me harm, regardless if there is people, if I'm right, because I'm like almost positive that I am right. And so I say to myself, in the past, I've learned that, how would you say it, that people with their lies, they end up coming to the light. They end up, how would you say it, tainting an environment, tainting an area. And that, you know, at first they're like, they try to, how would you say it, lead me to believe, you know, their their lies, you know, and that as soon as, they are, I become aware that they're evil, as soon as I become aware, as soon as they do me harm, because sometimes they act all nice and then they do something to me, and it's like, okay, so you're lying, right? And so as soon as all that happens, the area becomes tainted. The area becomes tainted. And once all is said and done, it gets burned down, because at first they're nice, and at first this, and at first they say that, and at first they insinuate that I have to do this and that I have to do that. But then when their lies come to the light, or when they already do me harm, you know, and they have nothing else to say about it, you know, at the end of everything, when all is said and done, the place, the area, wherever they're at, gets burned. It gets torn down. And then, like, everybody ends up leaving, And so I have learned that, to not give people that opportunity to do me harm. I have learned that regardless of what they say, eventually they will leave. They'll leave and the place will become empty and it'll get turned down. It'll get torn down and something else will get reconstructed. Some other construction will take its place. A new, how would you say it? Something else will take its place. They'll open up, like if it's a house or like a store, the store will get closed down and in some cases it gets torn down and something gets constructed in its place. And so that's what I wanted to say, that when I'm aware of reality, I feel so much better. When I'm, how would you say it? When people come at me with their lies and and thanks to experience, I am able to say, you know what? Those people are lying. I need to stay away from them. It helps me from living that negative experience, that they are prepped and ready to to do me harm, to have me live a negative experience. And it's just something I don't want, that I would just rather stay away and observe from afar and see how God, you know, gets them out of my way.